Yo, what up? So, good news. I did my first portrait shoot with film. Let's talk about it. So, as y'all know, man, photography is a game of exploring, trying different shit, trying new shit. Speaking of new, check out Chilla. Yeah. Picked up some new kicks. 43 years old, just wearing my first pair of Vans, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like, what better way to kick off trying some new shit with trying some new shit. So far, so good. Super comfortable. I ain't getting away from it. I ain't running nowhere in these motherfuckers, I can tell you that. I am caught. But anyway, like y'all know, man, I've been telling y'all that I have been wanting to delve into this game of film, man. I just feel like as a photographer, as a creator, as a human, you gotta explore new shit. Can't stay doing the same old shit you've been doing and expect to get any better at anything that you do. So try new shit. So I'm trying film. Love it. I love the process. I love how slow it is. I love how methodical you have to be, because you got to get the shit right. Ain't no peeking in the back of the screen being like, oh shit, fuck that one up, let me adjust this. Oh shit, fuck that one up, let me adjust it. No, you got one chance, one opportunity, like the 8 Mile, to get it right. And so what I did was I grabbed Kat. We're like, yo, let's go do a shoot. Brought my chair. Been exploring with playing around with a series just involving a chair in some desolate ass locations, just for some editorial style, like creative shit, right? There's a lot of open desert here. Let's just get in the car, drive, drop us both off in the desert, grab this chair, and let's get creative. Let's have some fucking fun, man. That's all. That's what I'm on right now. So if you're interested in a creative shoot, hit me up if you're in the El Paso, New Mexico area. So we went out and we just explored, man. First, I knocked out the shoot with the M11 monochrome. Here's some images. Bing, bang, boom. Then I said, you know what? I got that. I got that in the bag, right? We've been doing this together for a year, some change, Kat. I got a surprise for you. I pulled out the M6, and she was like, whoa, dude, that's so fucking dope. She thinking it's a Polaroid. You know what I mean? Thinking she gonna get images that day. No, you gonna have to wait, sweetheart. So we did the shoot, knocked it out real quick, man, and it was fun. I mean, I haven't had that much fun because it's just the lack of immediate feedback that you get from film that you have to be patient with. And this cigar is kicking my ass right now. That's the bad thing about trying to relight some shit. But yeah, finally got it lit. There we go. But just playing around, Fujifilm, Kodak 400, saying, that's not even good. I don't want to get into the debate because I don't know enough about what happened with this film stock or Kodak Ultramax 400. And then if you compare the two I was looking at on YouTube, it's damn near the same film stock. Fuji just bought a bunch of Kodak, rebranded it, made it sound like they came out with a new film stock, but there was absolutely no marketing, no who, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I picked up some from my local camera shop and said, I'm just going to explore with it, man. Before I start offering it as packages for my business as a photographer and a portrait artist here in the El Paso area, I want to make sure I get this shit right before I have a client and I get it completely fucking wrong. And then I'm embarrassed. They want their money back. I'm going to be hesitant, but I would understand. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I get it right for free before I put any kind of pressure on myself to get it right with a paying client. So me and Kat went out and had fun, man. We didn't change locations. We did it at the same location. And I don't think too many of the frames came back unusable from the scans and the development. So I sent it off to a local film photographer here in the area. He's like, bro, I will do it. Let me get it. And so I gave him like 6 rolls. He was like, bro, this is a lot. I was like, only one I really want done, like most rickety tickety, is the portraits that I did on the Fuji, and I had it labeled. He was like, you know what? Let me stick this one in my pocket so I can develop this one today. So he scanned it or developed it yesterday, scanned it today, sent me the images. Y'all enjoy, man. Y'all give me some great feedback on how they are. They not perfect. It was my very first go around with film, with a model, and doing it with a portrait session, mock portrait session. Cause I'm so militant that I want to do a dry rehearsal, and then we're going to do a blank run. And then when we figure out how to get this blank run down, we're going to go live with it, man. We're going to go live. We're going to put some live rounds downrange. And I think a lot of this shit is coming back. People are liking to get into the nostalgic stuff. And even if you pay closer attention to photography as it maturates, a lot of people are starting to edit in the film look. They're starting to put film simulations over their digital images because it's a softer image. With film, you can get away with stuff not being perfect. When you shoot digital, everything, people think everything has to be tack sharp. The eyes have to be super in focus. But with film, man, there's some F-ups. There are plenty of F-ups either in the scanning process or in the development process. You get light leaks, you get this, you get flares, you get all kinds of little imperfections on the scans. And that's perfectly okay. And I did have to tell him, bro, can I get it in a TIFF? Because he sent me JPEG, but if you know JPEGs, you can't really do much with them. You're kind of stuck with what they are. You can mess around with them just a touch, but if you try to push them too much, they start to just rice paper on you and just tear up digitally, right? So, after we discussed that, he sent me the TIFFs, and I didn't play with any colors because I wanted to really look at Fujifilm 400 as it is, shot in camera, and I want to get a better understanding of the color of this film stock before I start really messing with pushing colors and this and that. I did a little bit of cleaning up, but I didn't mess with the colors as far as changing the tints and the saturation. I wanted to leave it as close as it is box speed, and just see how the colors are. So enjoy. Give me some feedback, man, on what your first experience was with film. If you shoot film, how do you shoot it? Do you pull it? Do you push it? Do you shoot it at box speed? What kind of environment? Because I understand that film loves light. You need to soak it in light in order to get the best performance out of the film stock. So that's what I did. It was a super bright day. So without too much more damn babbling, enjoy the images. Love y'all. Peace, man. Like, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff. And I will see y'all in the next one, man. Love y'all. Peace. Enjoy the kicks. Deuces, man.